and welcome to this week's What's Hot on the longest day of discontent. Today is the summer solstice, so it's the longest day followed by the shortest night with the fewest trains. And it looks as though someone didn't get the memo. And as far as I understand it, the strike action that is starting with the trains has the following storylines at its core: inflation, automation, and frustration. Well, in terms of automation, Ocado has raised 575 or 578 million pounds, depending on which story you read. And it's also getting bank loans to support the growth of its Ocado Solutions business, which provides automated warehouse technology to retail partners. Remember, Ocado is a technology and retail company, and a lot of customers and consumers get pretty confused as to what its purpose actually is. Well, one of its purposes is to be the delivery instrument for Marks and Spencer's, for example. Now, Ocado describes itself as the world's largest dedicated online grocery retailer. It also has a very large presence in the US. It has a partnership with Kroger, which is America's largest grocery retailer. We're staying in the US and keeping up with inflation, although that seems nigh on impossible at the moment. And an American fashion icon has fallen prey to inflation. We are talking about Revlon, which has filed for bankruptcy in the US. Now, one tube of Revlon lipstick requires up to 40 raw materials and component parts, each of which critical to bringing the product to market, and it's become too expensive to do so. So my top tip is stock up, because Revlon cosmetics could become collectibles on eBay and Etsy in the not too distant future. Meanwhile, online clothing retailer ASOS has seen the return of a pesky problem, which is customers buying and returning, and that will hit profits. And Beastly D says that ASOS needs to find a solution to their returns policy challenges. Meanwhile, Rank says customers aren't getting to its Grosvenor casinos. It's not blaming the current train strike, but it says there are fewer higher spending overseas visitors. Now, speaking of overseas, but this time opportunities, London's Southeast is pairing up with Red Cloud Securities. Together, they are hosting a webinar on Monday, June the 27th. 3 investment opportunities: TXX listed Consolidated Uranium, ASX listed Lake Resources, and NASDAQ listed Sigma Lithium Resources, plus David Talbot talking us through the metal super cycles. It's an online webinar, so you can dispense with any concerns about getting to a physical event in London, for example. So as we spend the longest day of the year at home, I'm guessing that you may be joined by a parcel. No, I'm not doing a big giveaway to all the viewers, although I would love to, obviously. It's about cardboard packages. Many of us will receive a delivery of a large or small parcel, which brings me to DS Smith, and the final results from the cardboard maker were a good read. Record like-for-like corrugated box volume growth up more than 5%, but with shares down 28% so far this year, is the company being packaged up for a takeover? Let's hope not when the stock's at those prices. Hope you're well, take care, stay cool. I'll be back same time next week.